Oh, hi. This is Sloan Vincent with Diary of a Mad Black Trans Woman, coming you directly from the roof of my apartment building. So let me show you a view. So you can do it. I'm incognito because sometimes I'm all like glammed out. Weird people will follow me around, and I just want to be normal. And I don't know, maybe it's like a sexualization thing. All of a sudden, I'm the cute girl, and I'm afraid of people chasing me around. When did that happen, Lord? So this is where I'm at. Isn't that beautiful? This is the roof of my apartment building. So they have a clubhouse over there, and that's where the gym is. And then that's where I catch my bus, where the bus is right there. And then you look around, see the lake is right there. And then, yeah. So this is like Lake Betty Muscat. So I'm all over here. Um, so yeah, let me go sit down in the chair because I'm wearing this hoodie and I'm trying to be all like I'm thugging. And it's been a long time since I tried to be thuggy. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So did my nails for the show tomorrow night. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna impersonate because I can do makeup really well. So I'm gonna do Beyonce tomorrow night. Something from her Cowboy Carter tour, and I've learned the choreography. So I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna work it. So if you're like in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and you want to see a great show, it's the work contest. I'm a contestant, so it's usually I have 10 contestants and then the audience votes. It's like, even though like people bring all their friends and stuff like that, I like don't have, I don't have friends. So, but I like performing. So it gives me a chance to work on work on a number, and people like respond to me. They love me. But when they say at the end of the night, who they want to win, somebody usually has all their friends, and I'm looking at the other good girl and we're both like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, girl, we ain't got no friends. So yeah, so it's weird that they have judges sitting at the table, but they're not judges. I don't get it. So it's weird. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll ever win, but come and see me, okay? Come and see me. And so the show starts. I think we're supposed to be there at 8, so I think 9 o'clock it starts. And yeah, and my costumes are great. I posted pictures of them, and I'm like, this is my fourth time doing it. Like, I always like before the show, because I go outside and I talk to people and get to know them and say I'm doing this number and make some jokes and stuff like that. Or after the show, somebody will like me and buy me a drink, and I end up meeting a bunch of people and sitting around and acting gay. And I miss acting gay with, I miss that. So it's just a moment. Last week I was like, not last week, I didn't do the show last week, but the week before that, I had met this guy, right? And he was attracted to another guy, and this guy was cute, and this other guy was cute too, and he was Asian. Like, that makes a difference. And he was Asian, and I hooked them up. So while they're all going off at it, and I'm sitting, I'm like, God, he bought me a drink first. So there was this guy sitting over there. He had glasses on. He was really cute. Oh my God, he was so cute and tall. And so I invite him over to talk. I'm like, let's walk around and blah blah blah. And then he meets some. I introduce him to somebody, and they start rapping. So I'm like, here I am on the metro, riding on the metro alone. So I hope they name their babies after me, because yeah, they were some cute guys. Like, I could, yeah, I'm a good wingman. I'm a great wingman because I can break the ice. If you're afraid to meet somebody because you think that you're not cute enough, or you think they're too hot, I can be like, you know what, he ain't that hot, girl. Come over here for a second. Let me see what your gay self looks like. See, he looks good in those jeans. Do you have a penis, sir? No, I'll be like that. And he'll be like, God, Sloan, calm down. God, she's so much. And then that's their icebreaker, to talk about how bad or funny or nasty I am. So that's why I'm a grab. We met, and with girls, are like, girls are naturally attracted to, like, I I don't know, like, all girls aren't lesbians, but all girls like to experiment. And if you're a hot chick and they're like, their boyfriend goes, you know, it's a special night for us. What do we? Her, she's got a dick too. So sorry about the language, kids. But they're always like, she's got something for him, and she's got something for me. So they'll end up macking me out. The only problem is when it's like a bisexual couple, if you go home with them ever, and I haven't been home with a bisexual couple since maybe 2008, 2007, and the girl was laying there, and she's beautiful, and the guy was like this bodybuilder type, and when he took his pants off, he had on a G-string, so I'm like, bing, and then when she lay back and she opened her legs, man, I went, and she was gorgeous. So I like guided him. And I was like a cheerleader. Rah, rah, go, honey. Get her, get her, get her, get her. And every time she tried to reach for me, I'm like, oh. So there's this weird thing. Okay, here's some tactics that people will do to bait you into thinking that you're not sexually. Okay, okay, this is a scene. So somebody says they're attracted to you, right? And you're a trans girl. Pretend. Just act like you have your mother's features and your father's features, just for a second. And then you go, you get them home. You get into bed. They're not really interested in you. They want to just fuck around with you. So they'll grab something on you and squeeze it real tight. Now, have you ever tried to, be erect while somebody has a vice grip and they don't move it, like they're holding like this? They're not moving it. And they're going, I don't know why you can't be erect. I don't know what's the problem with you, but I'm like, because you're grabbing me so hard. Or they're like, when they try to stroke you or something, we're getting very sexual. So I have to put a rating on this. They'll go like this. Like they'll pound, they're slamming your balls, like they're hitting you, they're punching you. And you're like, this guy is playing games. And then later he'll say, well, you couldn't get hard. You're like, what? I know I'm probably going to get banned for this. Please, God, please, please. I didn't say anything like gross. I'm just telling you tactics that straight men will play because they want to mess around with transgender girls just to be like, yeah, honey, I got him in bed and it freaked me out. So I really played games, but really they just want to have some story to tell their girlfriend because later that night they keep on calling you and calling you and calling you and calling you because the girlfriend probably got worn out and he's like wants to really be with you. So he wants to say, yeah, I'm going to call her and make her feel like shit some more. So Sloan, can I come over later? You're like, why are you calling me after you punch me? Yeah, my girlfriend's asleep. You're like, girlfriend? So their truth comes out. They're only doing it because some girl was upset with you and playing games with him. It's like, men are like, they think that when you're trans, all of a sudden the switch went off in your head. Like, just because women are women and feminine and strong doesn't mean they click to, like, I'm stupid because a man says something like, she's like a beautiful woman. He's like, you're ugly. She's going to go, yeah, I am ugly. No, she's going, you're ugly, nigga, but you paid for dinner. And that's the way it is. Some men, like I'm still waiting for the man who, like when I met my ex, it was kind of like flowers and cards. He gave me so many cards. I saved cards he gave me. And like that thing, that like romancing you, because nowadays when somebody wants to date you, it's not about let's get to know each other. It's kind of like, so what time you want me to come over your house? Your house? They want you to come straight over your house. Now there's times where I'm like, yeah, I want to be like that because I want to be, that person. But it's not because I need to be that person. It's because I just need to be, let's call it embraced. But since I've been here, I haven't been embraced by not one man, not one. And I've been here almost 9 years. Isn't that weird? I've been here almost 9 years. Yeah. And yeah. And not one single man that I've been intimate with has ever wanted me to be the girl in bed. Now, I went through all that surgery, all the, accoutrement, and girls know that each nail in this finger costs at least $10 to do. And the hair I have was like, it's finally human, because that's why the highlights and grade are good, and I'm always swinging around like somebody. And the makeup took me a long time to put on, and I shaved my legs, and that's not easy. And I'm all perfumed up, and you're telling me I'm stinky. What the fuck? And he's gonna come over and play games too? That's a $5,000 value right there. So if he can't bring over KFC or Taco Bell at least, then you're not coming to my house anymore. You can't come in my house. Like, for now on, look where I live. You can't come from Nutbush, Tennessee up to Bel Air and act like you're going to treat me like that. But sometimes it's like, not sometimes, the last time was kind of fun because I knew I was being played, and I love the technique because whatever class they're training, it's the same 4 moves. Okay, first you're going to go over her house, text her, and say you want to, do some naughty things. And then when you get to her house, you're going to, lead her in, get her clothes off, and when you're getting to bed, do everything like rub between her thighs and make them all chafed, and grab her expensive breasts and pull the nipples like they're on balloon strings. And don't forget when you go off, make her feel bad about her personality and style. And don't forget, you may live in a one-bedroom apartment, but she has a huge apartment that's bigger than three of the apartments that she lived in formerly. And yeah, you want to let her know that she's acting too grand, so we're going to humble her tonight. And when he opens up the door, you're sitting there look like Cleopatra Jones, like, hi, because you want to be that girl. And he's looking like he just mowed the grass, and his breath smells like a ball sack from Africa because previously. And so you're giving your best. This guy's in your worst. He's trying to be rude to you. You're letting him because at that time, you're not really entertaining. He's entertaining you by trying to get one over on you. Women, you know that stuff. Yeah, I got 5%. So I can't talk to mom because my phone is. So, um, yeah. So it's all just a game of smoke and mirrors with them. And they say that we're different because we have wigs on our heads and we want to be what we want to be, what we are. And they still want to act like we have this weird condition when their fetishes are getting kind of freaky. That mommy and son thing, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool to um, fetishize children, fetishize um, siblings, fetishize a different gender. I don't care what kind of devices you use. That's cool. There's like dominations, which is hot because sometimes men who are in strong positions want you to control everything. But sometimes you're like, after man 2,572, you finally want to go, can somebody act like, he's like, what do you want to do to me? You're like, what do I want to do with you? Can you help me with my taxes? You're out of ideas. You're out. Because you can say, well, I want you to get some ice cream and kiss it off my. And he's like, no, I don't like that. You're like, oh my God, what? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So I'm making a pledge. I'm going to be dating to get into my space anymore. And I took a bath today in holy water. I My apartment was blessed, so thank God for that vibe out of there. And I'm dating. If you like want to meet me or whatever, like we're gonna do a matinee or movie. You're gonna pick me up for coffee. We're gonna do it like it's 1972 and get some KFC, go have a picnic, and because there's the lake right over there. And I said what I said, and no matter what, I know who I am. And the games have been fun, and I learned a lot of lessons because sometimes you need to go through the storm to get the fabulousness. And I hope they learned a lesson that just because somebody is transgender, male, female, they're not ignorant to the games that people play because they played them in other roles just to please other people. So now that we're being ourselves, we're looking at the situation like when I was a man, I did that when I was in elementary school. I told somebody that I wanted them to do this and that, and they did it because they were like so into me. And then I was like, I felt weird because it was like they were trying to manipulate me. Like, how did I become Miss Teen, Miss Teen Top America? Like I miss, like I was Miss Trans Minnesota. Now I'm Miss Trans Minnesota Top. Like, and this I want a BBC thing is ridiculous. I like it's one of my pet peeves because it's not that they have a thing for African American men, but they have a thing for they think that just because you have a lot of melanin that you're going to be some huge guy that's going to wear them out. And they're only asking for a huge guy to wear them out because they've had everything inside of them except for Yankee Stadium. And trust me, people, every African American man isn't like a stallion, honey. Like, do you think that, okay, The Rock is probably hot, right? Do you think that Kevin Hart has a large I'm on it today, but I just want to say that's how I'm feeling. And I was gonna work out, but since the show's tomorrow, I won't eat tomorrow. And I'll do a lot. I'll do it in the morning and the afternoon. But I was supposed to see my baby. He said he was gonna be here an hour. That was 11 o'clock today. I haven't heard from him. And I was like, it's not that I'm like obsessed with him because he was there at a time in my life that I need, like he was there for me. Nobody knows that part. But so when he vanishes like that, I get worried because we're older. We're older. And if you don't have one person that worries about you somewhere, like who do you have? And life is not based around like I need that from that man, I need that from that man. I know he's surrounded by people who want things from him, don't really want his best interest in heart, and I don't want to get wrapped up in that because the minute this happened is the minute I was staying at that other apartment complex and people saw what I had and jumped on him and turned his mind around on me, and I was like, and I knew the night when it happened because I invited somebody over to my apartment. Well, no, I had my boyfriend over, and then he visited my apartment, and then they locked eyes. And I knew right then that that motherfucker had jumped on because he knew I had it. And I know that man doesn't have his best interest at heart. And my guy is a very kind-hearted person where he says "wow" and means it. And we went to like the amusement park here. We both didn't get under high roller coasters because we're like, we'll have heart attacks at this age. And then we realized like we looked at each other like we're old. And he's my friend. And yeah, and that's what friends do. Being obsessed with somebody's like, um, why would I be obsessed with somebody who is a friend? I don't know if I'm trying to figure it out. I always razz these people who try to do it. I go, is it racism? Is it like, I don't know what it is to think that I went to college. It took me 5 years to graduate, but you want to put me back in the plantation. And that's not possible because the college books you're studying are dated. You're reading Churros y Chocolate, and I'm already been in Venezuela 15 times. Okay? Mira, Maricones, you don't sabe aquí. So I'm going to go because the big tranny's upstairs and she having a little soiree. And you know how people are. When I came up here last time, they're up here, like, let's play games. And I came out and they all got up and left the table. So I got time for a moo moo. And this ain't Hawaii. So see you guys later. It's been 17 minutes. It's been fun. But I like talking to you guys. And I'm going to take you backstage during the show tomorrow. So wish me luck. I hope you can show up. Saloon, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Bye.